Hey guys, it's time for another Cooking with Bex segment. Today we've got Montgomery helping out and we're making soup. Okay guys, so our first step is to cut up our all organic onion into little pieces and we're gonna saute. Okay guys, now that our onions are sauteed until they become transparent, if you can see that, we're going to transfer this into our bowl over here, and then we're going to reuse this to make our roux. Okay guys, so we've got our onions in our bowl, and now we're going to move on to our roux. So what I've done is I've left all the butter and all the flavors from the onion in here so we get a more flavorsome soup, and we're about to start on our roux. Okay guys, so next up is our roux. We're going to use equal parts of all organic non-bleached flour with our organic butter. Equal parts. I like to use 1/4 cup. So we're just going to add that in. Make sure your pot isn't too hot so the butter doesn't burn. We're just going to let that melt. Maybe together we can get somewhere, any place is better. Okay, so our butter's melted. Now we're going to add our all organic non-bleached flour in there, and what we're literally going to do is just fry this off until it becomes a creamy consistency. So all you need to do is stir this together, fry it off. Okay, so don't panic if your mixture goes a bit thick like this. All you've got to do is you've just got to keep frying it off and it will become a creamy consistency. So don't panic, just keep whisking it. Okay guys, just keep whisking. It takes a lot of patience to get this perfect, but God, I gotta tell you, all that hard work pays off in the end. Okay guys, so once you've got your butter and flour mixture, which is all organic by the way, to this consistency, this is perfect. Now we're going to add our all organic milk and our all organic cream to this. So we've got 2 cups of each, that's going in there. And you just want to mix that in. Now to this mixture, you're also going to want to add your all organic real chicken stock. This is from Campbell's. I have not been paid to say this. It is just my favorite. And we're going to go ahead and put 2 cups of this into our soup base. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and let that sit for about 20 minutes. And while that's going on, we're going to get our veggies all cut up and ready to go in. Woo! Yum! Okay guys, so we have chopped up all of our broccoli. I did a whole stalk, obviously all organic from my local grocer. Now we're moving on to our leeks. The main thing with leeks is to give them a good wash. They are full of dirt, and we're just going to run it under some cool water. We already have onion, so we're just going to add a little bit of leek, not too much, but it's definitely going to be in there and you're going to be able to taste it. So I'm going to get on to chopping this. Okay guys, so we've peeled our carrot and we're just going to chop off that in. And we're going to chop off this in. Now what I usually do for this recipe is julienne the carrot, but I don't have enough time today, nor can I be fucked. So we're just going to cut it into little cubes. So there's a little bit chunkier as well because we're serving it as a main. And yeah, I just can't be fucked. So let's see how this goes. Okay guys, so we've got all of our veggies here in this bowl. Our onions are ready to go in here. Our soup base is ready. Just while I was cutting the veggies, it got a little bit thicker. So I just added a splash more of each just to keep it a thin consistency. You don't want it getting too thick for your cheese. Okay, so we're ready to add our veggies. First we'll chuck in our onion. And the rest of our veggies. And we're just going to stir that in and just let it sit until all of these veggies, especially those carrots, are cooked through. Okay guys, so the star of our show today is this Meadow Fresh Tasty Cheddar. It's rich and distinctive. It's going to be excellent to go in our soup. So I'm just going to go ahead and grate this and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so our cheese is all grated. We're still waiting on our veggies just to cook a little bit more. The main thing with this is don't be afraid to add a little more cream, a little more chicken stock. If it does get too thick, because as soon as you put this bad boy in, it's going to thicken right up. So yeah, just don't be afraid, and we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes. Okay guys, so we're just gonna put a little bit of cheese in at a time, and we're just gonna let that melt. The key with this is just add cheese, let it melt, and then add a little bit more. Do not put all of this in at once or your mixture will go clumpy and it just won't be nice, so we don't want to do that. Just a handful at a time until it's all through. So there we go guys, that's your broccoli cheddar soup. Feel free to add salt and pepper. I like to add mine to the individual servings, not to this whole mixture. And some of you may like to add in a pinch of nutmeg, totally up to you. But there it is, broccoli cheddar soup. Have a good day guys.